Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to EME TV. So you joined me out in the rain today. Started drizzling down as soon as I started recording, typical. And we're going to be talking about this thing, this FN2. And can you really daily drive this? Going to be talking through, obviously, my thoughts. I've been daily driving this ever since I got this about 5-6 months ago. So I'm just going to be giving you my thoughts on it. And let's see what you guys think. Without further ado, I don't want to stand in the rain for too long. So let's get in the car. As some of you eagle-eyed viewers will see anyway, I've still got the damage on this side. Now for some reason, and I've probably said before anyway, I haven't done it and I haven't got round to doing it because I see mechanical work more important than aesthetics. I can always change this, but in order for me to drive it every day, I can drive it like that, but I can't drive it if it's mechanically wrong. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me, but that will get done, I promise you. But let's get in the car. Yes guys, so join me back in the car. Let's give this a little start, turn off all the fans and everything so you guys can actually hear me. I'll turn that off as well, Bluetooth. Put my seatbelt on and let's get going. So what I thought I'd do, oh, camera, come on, focus on me. As you can see, it's raining pretty, coming down a bit harder now. Wipe that windscreen. But yes, what I thought I'd do today is obviously go through and speak a little bit about my own experience with daily driving this every single day. Now some people obviously buy these cars, store them, obviously due to the rust issues that a lot of them do have. I know that's the case on the EP3. I've said that on the FN2, but is it the case for the FN2? I believe it's the case for Hondas in general. Hondas in general just suffer from rust. As I try and edge out. Don't worry, the car is warm, so VTEC isn't loud. But yeah, I thought I'd just go through my own personal experiences with me driving it every day and speak a bit about certain things that are annoying and have annoyed me so far. But yeah, I thought I'd do this video. Hopefully you guys do find it interesting. I don't bore you to death. First things first, with Hondas, with the Civic anyway, is the ride comfort or the ride quality. So when you know when you're gonna be buying a Civic, as you can see from the videos that I have done, and that's me going over a speed bump, so it's not that bad, but the ride quality isn't great. You do feel every single thing in the road. It's not one for comfort, it's more one for fun and just if you enjoy driving, not if you enjoy being comfortable in the ride. But it's more for, I don't even know why I'm struggling to say this, but it's more for enjoying the ride and enjoying the way you're driving instead of enjoying how comfortable you are in the car, how you get there. I would say that, but I'm at a stage in my life where I enjoy driving more than anything. Yeah, so the ride quality, it's not great. It's one that you have to be wary of if you're thinking about buying a Civic. I wouldn't say just the Type R. I would say probably most of them, because my Type S was exactly the same thing, so I'm sure the standard ones are exactly the same as well. But yeah, the ride quality isn't great, and I'm sure all you FN2 owners out there will literally agree on me with that. It's not just me. At one point in my Type S, I actually thought that there was something wrong with my suspension. When it got it checked out, and they were like, no mate, it's just like, this is how Civics come. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Sometimes you can hit a pothole and it's literally like the whole car vibrates and you think that you've actually done an axle or something, so just be mindful of that. But in terms of actually daily driving this as I come out of this, yeah, I've enjoyed every second of daily driving this. It's been great fun, great reliability. As I said, I literally got this car, bought it from auction, got dropped off, and that day that it got dropped off is the day that I started driving it, and I haven't looked back, haven't done anything. So it's been complete. I've literally had it probably about five months-ish now. It's been completely fine. Other thing as well is the visibility in the rear. Now I'm kind of used to that due to me having had a Type S before, so I knew the visibility out the back wasn't great anyway. But in the night time, it gets really bad. Sometimes you can't actually see through there. Imagine you've just got literally the spoilers in between the window. I don't know who thought of that idea, or Honda. To be fair, it doesn't look that bad, but again, it's something to obviously be wary about if you are trying to obviously come out and try and get one of these. So those of you out there who aren't too comfortable parallel parking or reversing, just have to bear that in mind. And also fuel costs. So I've recently, obviously after everything that's gone on in the world, my role's now removed remotely, so I'm now based remotely in my day-to-day job, so I don't spend as much as I did on fuel. But when I was in the office most of the time, I would be spending anywhere between about £40 a week, which isn't bad. I mean, I've seen some people out there who have actually done, on a full tank, done around about, I believe I saw one the other day where the guy had done about almost 400 miles or something on one full tank, but he said he had not hit VTEC and he was literally just doing like 30 miles an hour everywhere. So I guess I'll never ever hit 400 miles. But yeah, the fuel economy on this isn't bad. What am I averaging now? I'm averaging 23.8 miles to the gallon at this moment in time. Usually, this is just since I filled it up. Usually, I do average around, I mean, with motorway miles and stuff, you can obviously do about 30, but I'm always around about the 26. I've been driving quite hard, that's why I'm quite low on the 20s. But yeah, fuel costs, not too bad, really good. That's something I had to obviously factor in from moving up from a Type S to this. I was like, yeah, the fuel costs, are they going to be extortionate? But realistically, no. The Type S was a 1.8 litre, and this is a 2 litre, and there's barely anything in it. And this is obviously a lot more fun, as we already know. So yeah, fuel costs ain't too bad if you're obviously looking out to obviously jump in one of these in the near future. Now, something I have had to factor in, due to the fact it's actually coming up, and it's something that Honda obviously recommend, is the timing chain. The timing chain, so I got this car when it was 95,000 miles, really good mileage from auction. I was really happy about that, under 100 way, and then now, since I've ticked over 100, I'm almost at 101,000 now. Honda used to have in their service schedule that you get the timing chain done at 100k, but then removed it because they found out that you didn't have to do it at 100k, because some were lasting till 110, 120,000. However, that's something that I will be doing very soon. Just another cost that you have to factor in if you are looking at one and it hasn't had the timing chain done. Do try and obviously negotiate on that price, because that's probably we're talking about probably a 350 pound, 300 to 350 pound job to do. Something that is essential as well, because you don't want that going wrong and causing catastrophic engine damage or engine failure or whatever it is. So be wary on that, and just more examples of how bad or how rough this ride can be. I don't know what it is. Is it the ride? Is it the roads? I'm pretty sure it's the ride, because I mean, in some cars, I've gone over this road in the same car and I don't have as many bangs as this. When I say bang, it's nothing to do with my suspension, as I said, it's due to the actual ride quality. So please don't go in the comments saying like, oh yeah, my suspension's messed up or something, I've done something wrong. Please, I've spent enough money as it is. So yeah guys, this car, it's literally started up on the button every single time. Obviously I've got a brand new battery, because I don't know how long it was sitting at the auction for before I bought it. So I literally bought a new battery the next day, because everywhere I'd go I would have jumps, leads in the car, and it was just a nuisance. And I thought the battery would have charged up in that time, but it didn't. So I just bought a new battery, and ever since, spot on. So 5 months down, spot on. Nothing to complain about so far. I didn't think there would be anything to complain about, but yeah, we move. The FN2 stays strong. I've seen, obviously, when you're on the internet and you see this car run over 200k miles and you've only just ticked over 100 miles, I don't know, but it's just such a great feeling. It's just such a great feeling, because you know that it's gonna last. You know that it's gonna last, as long as you do take care of it and do your own part. Service it, do the timing chain, and so on and so forth. Just make sure you look after your cars, and please, you guys out there, make sure you're looking after your cars. Another thing, and I learned this the hard way as well. So I'm obviously quite a big guy. I'm not the smallest human being. And when you do have 4 individuals in the FN2, the ride height does significantly change, as in quite badly. Because I had 3 of my friends in the car, and we were out, and I went over a speed bump, and the scraping. And it's something that slipped my mind, but obviously, then again, we are in a small car. I'm not in the biggest of cars. I am in a hatchback. It is gonna affect the ride, but the scraping that I was doing was ridiculous. And I've probably come to realise that since I do have an FN2, and when using this, I don't want any more than 2 people in the car at any one time. If I do know that I'm gonna have 5 people, then yeah, I'll probably go and rent a car or something, because I'm not going through that again. Just ruining the undercarriage of my FN2, it's not a chance. So that I may have to find a saloon, I don't know. I did find, I'll save that for another video. Also, I'd like to say a thanks to all of you that are giving great advice in the comments as well, helping not just me out, but other viewers of the channel who do obviously have Hondas or who are looking into Hondas. I'd like to thank you guys, 1 for your support and 2 for your advice to obviously helping the community out. Cheers guys. But yeah guys, without further ado, I don't want to bore you to death. I thought I'd give you a brief insight of how my life has been with this FN2. It's been absolutely fine quality. Those 2 things, obviously the ride quality isn't the best, so if you are looking out for one, remember the ride quality isn't the best, and the visibility out of the rear window isn't the best either, and at night time it can get severely bad. Another annoying thing is that the seat, I always have to change this seat. It's so annoying, because if I lift it up, like sometimes I go shopping, I don't put the shopping in the boot, I'll just put it in the back. So I lift my seat up and push it back, but it just doesn't go to the spot that it was in before, so I'm always having to adjust it. But hey, you know, I don't mind doing that for a car that I love, but it does get pretty annoying over time anyway. But guys, anyway, I don't want to bore you to death. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for more content to come. Oh, we've got a little biker in front of me, just make sure I don't knock him over. But yeah, like, comment and subscribe, all that good stuff, helps the channel out a world. Thanks a lot for your support again, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.
Mate, if you're out here getting this one, then this one's for you.